What's up guys, Alpha here, back with another Minecraft Let's Build episode. And today we're going to be building a survival house. And this is actually a survival house that you guys, well, some of you guys have seen before on Size subserver. I had this really nice looking house. I don't know, I really liked it. It looked really good. And it was also really simple, so I think it's perfect for you guys. Because it's simple to build and it also looks nice. It's not too detailed, but it's not too simple. It's kind of just like middle if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I think it's gonna work quite nice. So I have the materials here, and it's been a while since I've built this house. I've only built it once, so I'm hoping I could get it right. I'm not quite sure if I will, but we could always tweak some stuff up in the future. But these are the materials I'm going to be using as much as I can remember. I'm not quite sure. I think these were it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead. I'm pretty sure I'll be needing you. Or maybe not you. Actually, just you. Nah. These. No, actually, yeah, I will be needing that. And the fence. And I can't tell what else. Maybe trapdoors, possibly. I don't remember what I used the trapdoors for, but I think I might be needing them. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So we can start off, well, first of all, I already have this nice seed here. This is actually a pretty good seed. The spawn is right there where the glowstone is at. And this spawn is actually not that bad. It has the forest right here, in this section here, and then we have a roof forest over here. We have a normal taiga, I think is what it is. Over here, and then over here we have the mega taiga with all the pot soil and mossy cobblestone and stuff like that over there. So this is actually a pretty good spawn. You have like 4 different biomes here, so that's pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and give you guys the seed. It is right there. There's the seed, so you guys can go ahead and check out this world. Obviously the spawn is right there again. And yeah, but I'll obviously be releasing this as a download once the whole build is finished, like I usually do. So that is not a problem, guys. The build will be out for you guys to download. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna place down these logs here. Now this was a even build, which is something I do not do anymore, is build an even, but it was supposed to be like this. It was meant to be like this, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it as an even build. But yeah, building an even is not good, guys, not good. But alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put down, I believe, the logs right here, three in width right here, 4 right here, making it an even, and then 3 right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn to this side, and we're gonna go ahead and see, 1 2 3, no, 3 here, 3 here I believe as well. Get out of here, cow. And 3 here, and then we're gonna stack that up to 4 right around. So kind of like that, really simple, really easy. And then we're gonna do the same to this side, over here as well. Let's see here, good, and right here and right here, like that. Alrighty. Like this. Alright, so now we have this shape. Now basically you have evens right here, so 4 between these two on this side and that side, and then we have 3s on each one of the side ones, kind of right here. So yeah, it looks pretty simple, pretty easy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do this like that, and this, and then we're gonna do that all the way around. That's what this house is really repetitive, but it's just a really simple build, especially for anybody else that wants to build it. It's just really simple, nothing quite hard to do, and anybody can make it because it's so very simple. Alright, let's do that and do that to this side as well. I believe the middle is a bit more different, so that's why I'm going to leave it how it is. Not quite sure. This is all going off my memory on how I built it very long time ago, so I have no idea whether it's going to turn out the same or not, but hopefully it does. So now that we have that, I believe, I'm not quite sure, but I think we had kind of a step up platform thing going on here. Now I'm not quite sure if it was like that. We could always tweak it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do some slabs like that. But it might be a possibility that this was actually no, I forgot that block. Let's go grab it. Might be a possibility that this was actually stone, so I'm not quite sure. I feel like it was though. I feel like it was. What I'm thinking doing is just doing something like that maybe. I know we had kind of this going on here. I'm not so sure, certain, but I think we did have this like that. And if any of you guys remember this build, I remember when I made it a long time ago. A lot of you guys really seem to like it, especially the people that played on that server. And then you guys always are asking to build kind of a survival house that's easy to build, nothing too detailed or very hard to make in survival. But yeah, so I thought this would fit quite nicely with what you guys asked, so that's why I'm kind of doing this for you guys. Alright, so this will be our doorway, obviously, and then the other side will be our way out of the house. But so let's go ahead and do this like that. I'm pretty sure I did have this bit here like that. I'm not so certain, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So let's go ahead and do that right around here and this side. And then I'll give you guys kind of an air-like look on how this is, how the shape is at, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that, and this. Alright, so now we have this shape here, which you guys can see from right here. And then the side as well, on this side as well. And then from the top like this, so you guys can get quite a good look on how it is. So now what we're gonna do, well obviously our flooring is gonna be the spruce. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill in this floor real quick. Fill it in. That will do good. And we're just gonna do it up to there because we might do some changes, maybe, who knows. I'm just gonna do the inside for now. That way it's a bit more easier when placing down the wool that is gonna be going for the windows. Alright, did I do it all? Yes I did. Alright, nice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I did have this here. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And then we need a door, which is turning nighttime at the moment. It's, oh, well, not the seed. Well, there's the seed again, guys, if you missed it. You could always pause the videos too, so yeah. Alright, so we have our door, or double door, because even built, but yeah. Alright, so I know obviously I could tell that this is a bit more different, but I kind of like how it's looking. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, guys. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, kind of just wanted to look as nice as possible. Now I believe it did go straight up. No, actually, yeah, yes, maybe. We're just gonna go ahead and do this, just because we can. And I think it will still work out quite nicely at the end, so it doesn't really matter. And we still go with our even, so that's the good thing. Alright, so now let's start placing down some of these windows. So this is gonna start going like this. So we're gonna do that. And then I do remember having either bushes here or plants. I think just because I want to change it up a bit, I will put down plants instead. And let's see, let's go ahead and grab you. And on the topper floors, I'll use bushes, just so it changes it up a bit. Let's actually use a different flower here. I usually use the tulip, but let's go ahead and use these blue orchard because I think it looks quite nice. Well, we can only have, we'll have it like that for now, and then that would just be there for looks, I guess. because I kind of just don't want it in the way of the window, basically, like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But first we gotta go ahead and fill all these like this. And the thing about this build is that it's I don't know, it's just really easy and it looks good, so I don't think it should be that much of a problem. Really simple but nice. Simple and nice. Always works out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that like this, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and place down the grass blocks all the way around on all the sides. Like that, and I think, and the front will obviously be, or the back will obviously be as the front, so yeah, nothing to change there. So let's go ahead and place down these trapdoors. Get rid of you. And then we should be good. Good to go. Also, guys, there's a couple things that happened over the weekend. The Minecraft Universe server is now open for, I think it's on alpha, but it's open. It's open to the public, so you guys are able to go check out the spawn that we made for them, and all the maps and basically all the building involved in that server was done by the Vadak build team. So you guys can go ahead and check it out and check out all the builds and stuff like that, as well as the minigames. Obviously, it's a minigame server. I believe it has like Smash, Survival, and all types of cool little games like that. But yeah, you guys should definitely go check it out. I'll put the IP in the description so you guys will be able to go ahead and hop on there and check it out for yourselves. Alright, so basically we're gonna do, now that we have that done, we basically have our first floor done, I guess you could say. Well, besides the little back open portion back there, but doesn't really matter. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take this all the way to, I don't know how long I made this, but it's quite big, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Let's go ahead and do this right here, like that. And I believe we had our wall like these. I believe we had 2 wide in the, could be. Alright, so we could have 2 wide there, for example. And then for this one, obviously, was a lot more bigger. So this one will have to change actually quite a bit. I think it was like this to where it went in by 1, so it's not quite of a problem. Let's go ahead and just take these logs up to how big these are, and then go ahead and fill in white wall here, and there you go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2 wide, so we're gonna go ahead and do 2 wide for the second floor, like that. And this build here, this right here, will be, let's see, oops. Alright, so it'll be right there, so get rid of this. And then we're gonna just go ahead and use wood here, just to change it up and give it a nicer look. I actually think I might do that to this bit as well. I think it'd look quite nicer if we do that. So let's go ahead and do that right there. And do that right here. And I'm doing this in default too, just so if it looks good in default, then it'll look good in any of your texture pack that you use, pretty much. That's actually a kind of thing I've been kind of doing as well. Like, I have to make sure my builds are good in default, because if they're good in default, then that means they're good all the way around. Now let's go ahead and do this. I'm not quite sure if that was there before, but no, I don't know. I kind of actually like that. I like it, but I'm not quite sure about it. I think once we have the roof on there, I think it'll look quite nicer, but as of now, I think we'll leave it, and then we could just always tweak it later on. So let's go ahead and take these all the way up to this, and do the same on this side over here. Alrighty, like that. Okay, so now that we've done that, we go ahead and, oh, well, basically, how I said there was going to be the plants on this lower portion here. I want to have the bushes kind of laying on top of here like that, just right there. That looks kind of cool. This looks like a really, really simple survival house. That's probably what I'm going to name it. And it looks really cool. I just love the materials, how they just kind of all fit together, I think. And they just look all quite nice. And then we could even, I guess we could probably even do this here. So this is kind of a remake of the one I had on side server, but not exact. It's not an exact replica. But who knows? I think it, to be honest, I think it looks quite nicer than the one that I had on there. We could even go ahead and add this bit here, but I don't know. I kind of actually want to leave it like that, because then I feel like it's a bit too. See, yeah, I feel like it's a bit too repetitive. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that, and then this section here in the middle will be a bit more different, just a tiny bit. All right, so let's see. Let's look at this. Look at this. I kind of do want to add something here, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I guess we could add these right here, like that. How's that look? Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and put in the windows just to get a good feel about it. One there. We might. No, I'm thinking about it. Should we make this, instead of 2 tall, make this 3 tall? Thinking about it. Would it make it look a bit more nicer? Because I know there's gonna be an attic portion right here, so it will be pretty tall, I guess. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just leave it like this for now. Let's actually see how wide this is going to be. Now I believe this was 2 wide here, and I think this side over here was the one that was 3. It was like that right there. I'm pretty sure. Oh. And then obviously we'll change up the wall. But I think it was like that. Let's actually get a good look about it. This would go up like that, and this would go up like that, and that could stay like that as of now. And let's go ahead and do this bit here. That's actually, well, our floor for this floor will be coming in right here, and then our floor for this one will be coming in right here, which is kind of too tall. So maybe here. Nah, the floor would have to come in right here for it to look kind of good. And I don't like how that's like just really right there in the way. Or maybe we could just get rid of this here, like that, and do that instead. And then just have, yeah, I think that would look nicer. If we have the log going across just in the middle bit, it just kind of breaks it up and it looks kind of better. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. All right, and then we'll go ahead and replace this with some log, or not some log, some spruce wood. Spruce wood is always nice. Alright, so now that we have that going there, like this, perfect. And then we grab the wool and do that. And let's see, do this here. Now I'm just hoping this is even to the right measurement here. Let's go ahead and make it day again, like that. Alright, so now we gotta go ahead and measure this up. So we're gonna have this coming along like this, and obviously this will be going across like this. We'll have this cut off like that, and this will actually be out one more. It's kind of too thick, I guess. And then this will be here, this will be here, this will be here, like that, because it has to be going over like that, because if not, then, well, this is gonna be out of here. So will that be like this? Right, so that will be coming in here, which we might have to change around quite a bit. Huh. Let me get a look. Because our second floor on this side, or second section here, will be coming in right here. We'll have our wall coming in here, This is too wide. Oh, yeah, right there. And then we'll still have this space here. So, and then the floor will be coming in here. So we can't go ahead and have the window extended here because then the floor will be kind of in the way. So it has to end here. But we're still gonna have this section open here. So that creates kind of a problem. I don't know whether to, well, we could always just do some little detail right here, I guess. Go up in here and fill that up like that. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, actually, we could even, hold up. There's a whole lot of experimenting with this house, but I kind of like it. Now let's grab some fences real quick. It's just something to play around with. I kind of like that, but then it creates a problem on this side to when I want to do that for this side. So let me think. Yeah, I kind of like it, but I'm not quite sure. Like that. Yeah. I think, all right. It looks like it's about time to end the episode. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it like this. But I'm not quite sure. I might change it, might not. Who knows? But it's actually looking quite nice. I really like the materials I used, and I think it looks quite nice. If it looks good in default, I'm pretty sure it's gonna look good in Texturpack. So I think it came out pretty good. But hopefully, if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like because that always helps out the channel. And if you guys have any suggestions for any future Let's Builds, go ahead and put them down in the comments below so I know. And we could go ahead and build whatever you guys would ask. Yeah, it's always a good thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.